Very first day on 14th July 1931, to control the situation of the state, Maharaja Hari Singh immediately announced the inquiry commission under the supervision of Sarbarjot Dalal. Basically, Sarbarjot Dalal was the Chief Justice of Jammu and Kashmir High Court, and that commission was known as Dalal Commission. And this commission was consist of 5 members. 2 members from the judges of the High Court of the state of Jammu and Kashmir. One was Justice Abdul Qayyum and second was Justice B.R. Sahani. And 2 more members were nominated from the Muslim and Hindu communities. Muhammad Abdullah Advocate was nominated to represent the Muslim community, but he refused to work till the release of Muslim political prisoners. On 19th July 1931, Maharaja of Kashmir nominated 2 more non-official members to the commission from the Muslim community to compensate them. The 2 persons were Khwaja Ghulam Ahmad Ashai and Khwaja Saaduddin Shal. However, both resigned from the commission, protesting against the political prisoners. Resultantly, the Muslims completely boycott the Dalal Commission. Due to this boycott, after few months, Maharaja announced the Glancy Commission to address the grievances of Muslims. The environment of the state of Jammu and Kashmir was not under control by Maharaja. 12th November 1931, Maharaja Hari Singh established a commission under the supervision of Mr. Glancy. Mr. Glancy was a senior British officer. The main objective of commission was to the matter and grievances of Muslims and recommend suggestions to address those grievances. This commission was consist of 5 members including B.J. Glancy. B.J. Glancy was its chairman, and 4 unofficial members were nominated from different regions and communities. Pandit Premnath Bajaj and Loknath Sharma were the representative of the Hindu community, one from Kashmir Valley and one from Jammu, respectively. Similarly, Ghulam Ahmad Ashai and Chaudhry Ghulam Abbas were the representative of the Muslim community, one from Kashmir Valley and one from Jammu, respectively. In December 1931, Loknath Sharma resigned from the commission. 22 March 1932, the commission submitted its report with concrete recommendations to the government of the state. Its recommendations were as complete religious liberty for all in the state, restoration of Muslim religious shrines to Muslims, appointment of special inspector of school for Muslim education, suspension of the grazing tax, fair share in government appointments for all communities, forest concessions, especially in regard to fuel and timber for buildings to villagers, abolition of marriage tax and reduction of meatless days. Steps should be taken towards the industrial developments. Chaudhry Ghulam Abbas added a separate note in these recommendations by demanding property ownership. Mission's report pushed the reforms within the Jammu and Kashmir. In fact, the community was against the recommendation of Glancy Commission, and they launched a campaign against the implementation of the report of Glancy Commission. On 10th April 1932, Maharaja accepted the recommendations and ordered for their implementation. After the Glency Commission, Maharaja of Kashmir announced a constitutional conference on 8 March 1932. The Constitutional Conference was formed under the presidency of B.J. Glency. Mr. Roy Bahadur, Pandit Anant Ram, and Maulvi Muhammad Ibrahim were the official members of that conference. Pandit Premnath Bajaj, Colonel Sansar Singh, Raja Feroz Khan, Chaudhry Ghulam Abbas, Ghulam Ahmad Ashari, and Lala Thakur Das were the non-official members of Constitutional Conference. The main objective of the conference was the participation of the people into the state's affair. Maharaja also wanted to streamline his relations with the Muslim community of the Jammu and Kashmir. Implementation of the recommendations of Constitutional Conference, the government of the state of Jammu and Kashmir established a franchise committee on 28 May 1932. That franchise committee was formed under the chairmanship of Sarbarjot Dalal, Mr. Jardian Khan Bahadur Abdul Qayyum, Ramnath Sharma, and Sardar Thakur Kartar Singh were the member of that committee. On 24th March 1933, Mr. Jardian was replaced by the Mr. Elliott, and Hiranath Raina took as secretary of the committee by replacing Ramnath Sharma. The main objective of this committee was to structure the framework of Legislative Assembly as recommended by the Constitutional Conference. On 20th January 1934, the Franchise Committee submitted its report to Maharaja of the state. The Franchise Committee recommended to establish the State Legislative Assembly comprised of 75 members. Out of 75 members, 42 seats shall be nominated and 33 seats shall be elected through the adult franchise process. Out of 42 nominated seats, 14 seats were reserved for nomination for all, 16 seats were reserved for the state councillor, 12 seats were reserved for the non-officials. Out of those 14 seats were for nomination from all, 6 seats were reserved for Muslims, 5 seats were reserved for Hindus, 2 seats were reserved for Buddhists, 1 seat was reserved for Sikhs. 16 reserved seats for state councillor. 5 seats were reserved for Muslims, 10 seats were reserved for Hindus, 1 seat was reserved for Sikhs. Out of 12 reserved seats for non-officials, 2 seats were reserved for Muslims and 10 seats were reserved for Hindus. Out of 33 elected seats, 21 seats were reserved for Muslims for election through adult franchise process, 10 seats were reserved for Hindu community for election, and 2 seats were reserved for Sikhs. Franchise Committee recommended the eligibility criteria for an assembly member. An assembly member must be less than 25 years of the age. He should be able to read and write Urdu language easily. The Franchise Committee recommended that Zaildars, Nambardars, Imam Masjids, Muftis, title holders, are retired pensioners, but not less than 10 rupees. Doctors, lawyers, teachers, and educated women among the Muslim community have a right to cast their vote for state legislative assembly. In 1932, the Muslims of the state called a convention of Kashmiri Muslims in Srinagar at Patthar Masjid under the chairmanship of Sheikh Muhammad Abdullah. The convention was attended about 50,000 Muslims. In that convention, the Muslim leaders decided to form a political party. They thought that we need a political party for protection of political and social rights of the Muslims of Jammu and Kashmir. So they announced a right-wing political party, All Jammu and Kashmir Muslim Conference. Sheikh Muhammad Abdullah was elected as a first president, while Chaudhry Ghulam Abbas was elected as Secretary General of All Jammu and Kashmir Muslim Conference. We will discuss about Muslim Conference in detail in a separate class. That the first state legislative assembly, which was formed on the recommendation of Constitutional Conference, that assembly was also known as Parja Sabha. Parja Sabha was created by Maharaja of Kashmir on 22 April 1934. In fact, Legislative Assembly was a recommendatory body and Maharaja entirely kept all the power of the government. The Council of Ministers was responsible to Maharaja and not to the Legislative Assembly. The first election was held in 1934, in which All Jammu and Kashmir Muslim Conference got 14 seats out of 21 reserved seats for Muslims. Thank you and Khuda Hafiz until we meet again.